G'day, Bradley Grennan here. You can call me Lord Noel or Aussie Gunja Farmer. So I want to talk to you today about being unbalanced. You're destroying yourself. Okay? So the more you live in this lifestyle and belief system, the more you destroy yourself. That's why you've got so many diseases. Because you're unbalanced. So you were created by someone. Even if you don't believe it, it wasn't a whole heap of mistakes happening and you're here. Whoop, here I am. I'm a human. Okay? Someone's helped you along the way, giving you intelligence, help you grow, expand. So, someone created you. Okay? Don't have to worry about it. It could be, you could call it the universe. You could call it a higher being. You could call it anything, right? But someone created you and you're the way you are today because of that. But a group of beings come along and have changed you, right? And they created you to become more satanic, which destroys. So that's the way they want to live. That's why they were put here on this planet. Okay? So there was a war in heaven, in all possibility, and certain beings were willing to live a certain way outside of the way that everyone lives there. They wanted to live satanically, destroying everything, and we weren't going to chase our tails. So we put them here to rehab in this reality with a group of beings called the humans. Don't care if you don't believe. It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. But what I'm telling you is you were created a certain way to be ultra positive. That's how it is in all possibility. Everyone's ultra positive. Everyone creates through affirmation like you do here. This is based, it's not necessarily a parallel universe, but something like it. And you were created to be ultra positive, but you're here and you're satanic, you're unbalanced. So you are right. That's what we need to get you right. That's what this is all about. We need to get you right so you not necessarily clean living, but positive living, where you're creating through affirmation what you need and want, and you're living a clean lifestyle that doesn't destroy anymore. So you aren't getting depression and anxiety. You aren't getting cancer, depression, anxiety, any form of disease. Some of you saying, oh, I've had a good life and I haven't got anything like that and I haven't got depression, anxiety, and I'm perfect. So you still haven't lived your life yet. Okay, and you may be a lucky one. But for instance, I've given you this one before if you've seen any of my videos. You're an Olympian. Okay, I won't, say which one, but you're an Olympian. And you got depression, anxiety. You're eating the best foods. You're doing you're ultra positive satanic. You're eating all the fine foods. So you're presently at, a stage in your life where the governing bodies and all the nutritionists and everyone are saying, oh, you're at your peak. You're eating the best foods, you're exercising every day, but you're still getting diseases. You're still getting cancer. They're telling you if you live this way, you're going to be fine and you're going to be perfect. But there's still Olympians getting diseases. There's still Olympians getting depression, anxiety, mental health issues. So, not right. There's something else going on. And I'm telling you what it is. Who am I and what am I and why should I be telling you? Well, too fucking bad. I'm here to tell you what's going on. I'm divine hierarchy, I'm upper echelon, and you need to listen. Because if you don't listen, you're dead. Or you won't make it. We'll take away, remove your DNA, and you won't make it any longer. So I'm talking to the whole planet. No matter whether you've been reading the Bible for the last 30 years or whatever, if you don't listen, you won't make it, and we don't want you. So the rest of the beings in all possibility have worked hard to get to where they are. And they don't want you going in there to destroy it all for them. They've had enough of you. They've fought people like you, and they wanted you dead. They'll have you back, but they wanted you dead. And because they had a war with you. And we didn't want some of the divine hierarchy and some of the groups that were, some of them were family members, all sorts of things. And we wanted them to rehab and think about they were put here. And we need to think about what they were doing. But some haven't. And you've got a planet based on what it is now. Everyone fighting between each other, and everyone's trying to walk all over top of each other, and there's some love, but it's all based on idealisms. So it's not fair. You got people telling each other what to do and how it should be, and you're not right if you aren't like me, and just, people staring at each other, and just all not worthy. So we got to get you away from that. We've got to get you right so you don't have any disease anymore. We're going to get rid of your mental health issues. I've talked to you before about this, removing cords and that. So we're removing those cords to stop you diseasing, stop you from being unbalanced. You getting it? Maybe you should sit down for a little while at your table and just think. Even it's worth 10 minutes of your time. Right? And then you can get back to your satanic ways. I hope not. I hope it changes you and it makes you start thinking, wow. So if you don't want to be a problem, and if you don't want to be a diseased problem, if you don't want suffering, if you don't want homelessness, if you don't want disease and depression and anxiety, because you can slip over the cuff of that very quickly and down into negativeness. Because that's what you are. Whether you think that's positive negativeness or whatever, it's ego-based. Okay? So everything you do is based on ego. Come on! Inflated egos. We're better than you. So your idealistic ways are ego-based. You're probably saying to me right now, what a wanker. Because that's your big ego getting in the way. Because you're not right. Not good calling divine hierarchy wankers. Because we may not forgive you. We aren't here to debate. We're here to tell you how it is and help you. And there's a lot more divine hierarchy out there who don't know the divine hierarchy. They need to awaken and find out who they really are, who their mentor is. So they've got their human body, but they've got their mentor within that's something else. He or she or it. It's worthwhile being silly and trying to awaken and finding out information. Don't stop asking for freedom until something changes within you. And even if that happens, that's beautiful because it's something you didn't believe in or didn't think had any worth. And wow, something's changed within you that's more powerful than you, more intelligent than you, that's helping you. That's connected to consciousness. It's going to help you connect further into consciousness, giving you power. But we've got to get rid of all this disease and, someone made you to be ultra positive. Right? So there's a group of beings out there that's worked together to make the human race. Whether you believe that or not, if you're atheist or whatever, you were created. There wasn't a whole heap of mistakes happening. Here you are. You were designed and you were created and you were given things when we believed you needed them to change and expand who you are. Some of that was put into the ether, and whoever the 500 monkey syndrome, whoever picked it up and ran with it, changed consciousness. So that idea came to fruition. Was it 500 monkey syndrome? I don't know. Whatever it is. I might have made a mistake there. Yeah, so 12, anyway. So you need to work on yourself to get you back to where you're ultra positive and you're divine, spiritually. You're a divine spiritual pagan, not a satanic destroying pagan like you are now. So even though you're atheist, you're something else, right? That you don't know you are. Right? You mightn't be drinking blood or doing any of that sort of stuff, being satanic, but there's groups that are, and they're controlling you, and you have no worth. You have a certain amount of worth, but when the time comes, you have no worth. So you want to pick the group that wants to help you and save you, which is the divine spiritual who created you, and you're now on the other side, a satanic pagan. And you're doing rituals and ceremonies that you don't even realize you're doing. I've told you a few of them if you watch my videos. Right? So people are telling you we're doing a ceremony. Doing a ritual. People turn up with candles at a ceremony. That becomes a ritual then. I won't keep going in and telling you, the ones, there's ones that you're doing. Easter ceremonies. That Bible isn't part of what we're doing. It has some aspects, but it's been compromised. And if it's not pure, it's not part of what we're doing. And if you want to create things and make certain days, that's fine. We may keep some, we may not. For example, Christmas and But there's heaps of days. We might take some of those days away, right? We might keep some. But we can replace them with Earth Day or other things. And we can celebrate Earth Day instead of wars. Right. So when you think about it, it's, not really a loss. It'll be a positive. We'll have ceremonies and rituals and affirmations based around positiveness. Not destroying you. All this is destroying you, making you unbalanced. There's been countries that have been fighting for thousands of years, have had the same thing. It hasn't stopped. Could be religious based, some of it. I'm better than you. Big ego. I want you to make you the way we are. Well, that doesn't work anymore. You're a human being. You're becoming one under divine spiritual law. That consciousness has changed now. And you need to sit down, put down your weapons, and you need to get in with us or you disappear. You're finished. You won't be part of what we're doing. So if you continue not to listen to us and to debate us and whatever else, we don't want you. It'll be under spiritual law. There'll be no rehab. That's finished. You're supposed to realize that, there was someone more powerful than you. And all you wanted was power over everything. I'm not talking to one group here. I'm talking to all of you, all the groups. Because you all have been, painted with the same brush. Yeah, you might be saying I'm rambling on, but this is all important. And this is the way it is. This is the truth. We're here to tell you the truth. You are unbalanced, diseased individuals that aren't right. And whether you're an atheist or what, we don't care. You're going to have to join a side because you've joined one that's satanic. And you've got to decide whether you want to be that destroying being and continue being that way. Down the track, I'm not saying that you won't be looking into manuscripts and things like that, and some of the gospel, not the Bible, but outside that within spiritual law. Manuscripts, other stuff, affirmations, creating what you need. Rain at the right time. I want rain at the right time. So the seasons get the right rainfall, the right time to go on and be balanced. So I get as much food as we possibly can at the right time so there's no suffering. That's all free. I'm grateful and thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Or within myself, I appreciate everything that you do for me, and I'm grateful. Or to the universe, I tell the universe, thank you very much for everything you do for me. I'm so grateful. Not necessarily a prayer, but you don't have to. It doesn't have to be like a prayer where you sit and ask for things. You can't do that though. You can be just walking along and just ask for things, but be thankful and grateful that they're coming to you. Right? I want more love in my life. I want bliss. Please help me grow and expand who I am. I call on the universe to help me grow, to show me the way. I call on my mentor within me. I want freedom. I want to grow and expand who I am. I call on you to help me balance and to get me right so I can transition into all possibility through ascension. When my time comes, it'll be bliss and love and happiness. I thank you. I'm grateful. Yeah. I haven't been shot down with a lightning bolt. Right? It didn't hurt me. These are affirmations. So what you're saying all day, every day, what you say to your wife and what you say to your mates and things like that, these are all affirmations. So at the moment, you're satanic and you're satanic positive and you don't care what you're saying. Right? So what you could be saying to your friends and that may not be positive, maybe negative. You may not see it as that. But it's unbalancing everything. So Mother Nature is unbalanced and destroying itself. So many hundred animals die and plants die every day and go extinct. I thought it was unreal when I heard the amount, and I don't like even saying it because I feel as though that it's misleading. Right? So many couple of hundred go extinct every day. It's what I've heard. Don't quote me on that. I don't think we live like that, where everything's killing itself and dying off and destroying itself, and we don't live like that in all possibility. We share and care. Like I told you before, bacteria even has a rite of passage. So if you feel sore when you wake up in the morning and all this, it's because you've been part of a consciousness called free will. And we're going into another consciousness now. We're in another consciousness now. It's changed in 2012, where it's called freedom. And you need to repair yourself. And you won't wake up sick and tired, sore. So we're going to be basing, right, your suffering is going to be based on your health. Okay? So your suffering is based on your health. Your unbalanced health. And other things. But, yeah. It's scary. when your health's involved. You may be diseased. But anyway, that's Aussie Ganja Farmer signing off. Hope that helps you. Hope you understand what I'm saying to you. Anyway, we'll catch you later. Hooroo.